between. So the platform is for the developers and the customers to interact directly, and there is a large enough marketing presence for them to get deals done faster. It's become more significant in today's market where people are postponing their buying decisions, as there is no medium, or even if you look at portals or anything, there's no medium to discover what's the best deal in market or what's the bottom price. So the customers keep postponing their decision. That's the reason we have created a platform where developers can spend a fraction of what they'd usually spend on their marketing, and the customers get a wide variety of choices with a lot of inventory onboarded in every micro market, in every segment, so that with the bottom price revealed, so there is no further delay in the buying process, and they can say, okay, this is it. If I'm really buying, this is the best time for me to buy. So we are also, it also enables developers to do that because they don't have to pay any brokerage in between. We are not charging them anything in between. The marketing strategy and cost allows them a wide reach in that fraction of a cost. It's really an innovative platform for people to get onto and find their dream home. That's what we try to do as a company. Thank you. So I think this time we've also roped in Sharman to make it bigger and better, and basically get more traction. So definitely he's agreed to come on board, and thank you for that to him. And that allows us to even get more traction on the online platform as a Bollywood celebrity comes on board from a marketing standpoint.
Now I'll ask Ketan Sabnis to enlighten us with a few technology related stuff. No,
Yeah, so as Vikram mentioned, it's a very short duration campaign that you'll be seeing. So the flash sale starts and ends in 15 days. So there's a lot of traffic that is going to be driven to the website. There are so many campaigns. So there's a lot of technology which we are kicking in because you cannot execute such a massive campaign without using technology. So looking at about 600 projects that you'll have on the platform, how do you manage campaigns for all of them? How do you ensure there are some 10 different platforms across which it will go, right from radio to online, YouTube, Facebook, you'll see display, you'll see native advertising, you'll see multiple platforms where this advertising is going to go. So how do you manage your campaigns when you have 600 projects, you have 250 plus developers? We're doing a lot of technology automation at the back end to enable us to do this. Plus, because the users are going to come on the website and there are multiple things that they need to do, generate an inquiry, show interest in projects, download a coupon, there's a lot of analysis and we are also on the other side helping developers use a lot of technology. So it's very important to respond back to these customers very quickly. So we're giving them real-time dashboards. We are integrating with their existing systems, so CRMs, to help the entire ecosystem come into play. So the inquiries coming in also get responded back from the developers' end. So all in all, it's a huge effort in terms of technology plus marketing and also Google is supporting us in this event. So it's a co-marketing partner. Google India is a co-marketing partner for IRFS 2016. It's the first time that they are supporting such an event in India. And there's a lot of collaboration that also happens with their team over a period of last couple of months. We have been working with them to leverage a lot of Google platforms. So you'll be seeing a lot of usage from having live video streams, a lot of analytics using Google's cloud platform across the entire IRFS platform.
Before we move further, questions for Vikram Kotnis or Sharman Joshi, you're free to go.
Hi, good afternoon. My question is for Sharman Joshi. Excuse me. Hi. Yeah. Bollywood actors have normally been known to do a lot of property investments. Uh, what is your take on, if at all you had to buy a house, what kind of a house do you actually look for? And what are the legalities you actually ensure are in place? Perspective is a general perspective, not related to Amura.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
Morning to everyone. Yeah, absolutely. Uh, See, I'm going by fairly simple guidelines, and I want to bring in Amura at this point of time because really I feel it's a very unique service that they're providing.
Yeah.
And as a buyer, I'm always looking for the best deal possible, like everyone is. And more importantly, that this is the rock bottom price. It cannot go below this. So I don't need to look elsewhere and move on with my investment or whatever purpose I'm buying that property for. For me, I prefer to be in the prime areas of major metro cities at this point of time. Um, for no other reason, because those are properties or spaces where the demand for property always remains. It's areas, they're called prime areas for reasons. Most of the people want to be in that space. And effectively, the prices of a property are most unlikely to drop. So that's the basic simple principle I use and adapt, and then unless if I come across some deal which is possibly on the outskirts or the suburbs of the city, I'm talking within the city right now or around the city, then I look into it and see if I want to go ahead with it.
Do you actually have a holiday home somewhere in India?
I have a little holiday home in Revdanda. It's like a gated colony, nothing too fancy, simple and sweet. Yeah.
Okay. My next question is to the team of Amura. Could you share some statistics of the figures which you had in your first edition, and where do you look yourself with the second edition being launched?
So last year, primarily we had more than 6 lakh of traffic landing on to the website in 15 days, and we generated more than 40,000 inquiries, and some 10,000 coupon downloads happened. Reason being, there was a
How many actual conversions were there?
conversions from whatever we could track and call back and all these things. There were upwards of 380 crore. We had spent around 4 crore last year on marketing. Some of the learnings that we got from last year were, last year we only had 60 developers. All the major brands, right from Tata to Godrej to Hiranandani, for the first time were on a single platform. But in turn, what happened because of that was the average pricing of the inventory was in the range of 80 lakhs plus. So we probably missed out on the 50 lakh, which is the major market. So even if you see today in Mumbai or Pune, the major buying happens around in the suburbs, like Badlapur, Kalyan, Dombivli, Daisar and all those areas, where there is sub 1 crore pricing. And we did not have anything in that range last year. So this time we dropped the pricing. We said we want to work with more developers. We want to primarily do the due diligence, only no pre-launches, no soft launches. Projects which have either a ready possession or permissions are through. We will only go with that, but the entry point was made lower. So this time we are working with almost more than 300 developers actually. So that allows us to increase the reach. Now we have properties from 10 lakh, and we have consciously made an attempt that we go out into every micro market, do the research, get more developers on board in every segment. So we don't miss out, and this time the traffic definitely will be almost twice of what we had done last time. Sharman being on board again allows us to take it to the next level. Google has also put in a lot of effort with us because they have stopped GUSF now. So whatever the e-commerce push was to be done, they had done so. Now they are taking these initiatives with agencies. So that's the reason we've been working with them for the last 4 months to integrate as much technology, media, marketing strategies, and all these integrate into a fabulous platform that we can bring to the market.
Okay, the next question again is to Sharman, is that if you've ever purchased on Dasera so far.
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
Dasera coming in,
Dasera.
what is the costliest gift you have actually purchased on Dasera or on Diwali?
My parents are responsible for this. They've never been that culturally inclined and traditions and all that they've never followed. So I have not marked these days, the Sera or Diwali, the day of purchase or anything. Just go with the flow through the year. So
Excellent.
I'm sorry.
Hello. Regarding the, you are mentioned 10 cities, which cities 10 cities? Regarding the about how much minimum square feet area available the flat?
We have seen a lot of celebrities are getting into real estate. So what is your plan into? Are you getting into?
No plans as of now. But yeah, I find it very interesting and exciting, real estate by itself. So I don't know, never say never. I could possibly in the future.
So where you are already in Revdanda, what you said, you have a small cottage kind of. So even that is a blooming area. So getting into that in future.
Yeah, Lonavala actually I prefer that. Revdanda is a little far off, so I don't end up going that often. But Lonavala is a better bet around Lonavala. Those are the spaces that interest me overall as a personal investment, and also from people from Mumbai, that would be a great space to be in. There's already lots being done there, but it still holds potential in my opinion. Yeah.
How different will be your project than others?
My project?
If you're coming up.
We are not talking projects here. Yeah, it's way off.
Okay, thank you.
My question to you is, there's a saying that every 6 years or 7 years, there was slump in the, if you see record of 30 years, 35 years of the Bombay.
Developed at Google, which are supposed to hit the market probably 6 months or a quarter later, are available to us early. So we get beta accesses. We get to work with them in terms of developing custom solutions also. So some of the things where we wanted to automate a lot of call tracking and stuff for India, which was very specific for real estate, and in this, we could work with their teams to.
I mean, people like you, you're a very popular film star. What is the value you actually bring to the real estate table?
What do I bring to the table?
Yes.
I think just the face to the entire endeavor that these guys are,
Okay.
set upon.
Yeah.
That's the value addition I would imagine. There's no other expertise involved. Just the recall value that they see my face, it might
Yeah,
draw
right.
their interest and eventually to what the platform that they're offering.
So, okay, what are you, as part of this particular campaign, what more are you going to do? I mean, the face obviously sells, but I am looking at in terms of, are you going to be a part of some road show or something like that in which they might want to do?
No such extensive plans have been made. I think
Yeah.
the film that you saw that, which
No,
is
I just came a little
which
late,
is which
sorry.
is going to be played out on
Yeah,
the
Right.
internet.
Yeah.
And apart from which, I don't think as of now they have any extensive plans. Maybe for the third edition of it.
Okay, thank you so much. Yeah.
You might have followed the whole Amrapali fiasco where MS Dhoni was a brand ambassador, and then, the people sort of insisted that because, there were some problems with the projects and possession and delivery didn't happen, and they requested him, and he stepped down as a brand ambassador. So I know Amora, obviously they're not developers, this is a completely different concept, but, as somebody who's relatively new into real estate endorsements, did you have any concerns? Because there have been issues with celebrity endorsements in the sector in the past. So when you decided to be the face of IRFS, did you have any concerns of that nature, or were you completely on board with it?
See, across the board, all kinds of endorsements that I undertake, legally I'm not bound by in which I'm answerable for any product that I endorse. And I think that's quite a well-known fact even amongst the people. What I bring to the table is not any surety of what the product will deliver. I am only endorsing the product on the basis of being a celebrity and giving a face value to that product. Morally, if I am endorsing a product and I feel responsible for it and I feel that I should step down as a brand ambassador or do a little more in whichever way I can to safeguard the interests of the people, then I possibly would. But thankfully, such a situation has not come up so far. And yeah, that's where I stand.
My next question is for the Amora team.
Says Ruka to Gaya. So have you ever had a Ruka to Gaya moment in your life where you just couldn't take a decision and the opportunity got lost? And how relevant Ruka to Gaya is? It's a lighter question. amongst?
All the time, no? Yeah. Ab ruka to gaya is relevant every now and then, yeah. You may have so many situations, opportunities which you might have felt that had I acted upon at that point of time, it would have worked out for the better. And sometimes not. So, but yeah, all the time.
Yeah, my question, hello, yeah. I want to know like how you safeguard your customers when it comes to dispute with the builder developer.
Mura is the platform that is providing properties online, over 600 properties, various price range, assuring you the rock bottom price available for these properties. And I'm associated with that as a brand ambassador for this endeavor. And you might have seen that little ad film that we shot for it. And yeah.
And sir, आपका कहना चाहेंगे?
Very excited to have Sharman on board. This definitely helps us take the brand to the next level and the association. We've put in a lot of effort with Google and the team has been working hard. So with a guy like Sharman on board, we hope that we see new heights of success this year.
जैसे कि बहुत सारे बॉलीवुड के सेलिब्रिटीज हैं जो रियल एस्टेट में इन्वॉल्व हैं, तो मतलब आप भी इन फ्यूचर मतलब वैसा कुछ करेंगे?
जी, रियल एस्टेट टाइकून 10 साल के बाद मैं ही रहूँगा और कोई नहीं रहेगा, देखिएगा।
शर्मन, एक ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बनने के बाद एक ब्रांड को लेके आपकी क्या प्रायोरिटीज बन जाती है?
ब्रांड एम्बेसडर बनने के बाद
हाँ, आपकी मतलब कि कैसे देखते हैं आप ब्रांड को एंडोर्स करने से पहले कोई सर्च होता है, किस तरह से देखते हैं?
मैं ब्रांड को ऑफ कोर्स एक देयर हैज़ टू बी अ सर्टेन वैल्यू दैट दे आर प्रोवाइडिंग टू द मार्केट एंड सर्टेन स्टैंडर्ड्स दैट दे फॉलो इज व्हाट आई लुक इनटू एंड देयर आफ्टर आई जस्ट होप एंड प्रे दैट इट इज रिवाइव्ड फॉर द सेकंड ईयर.
Sharman, one of our Indian soldier is killed by the terrorists yesterday. What do you want to say about them, in our Indian soldiers?
I just want to say that my sympathies are with the family. And I'm glad that he gave his life while performing his duty, and I salute to him and have absolute honor and extremely grateful, me and my entire family and the whole of India, for the services that he's provided us.
Sharman, do you really think कि पाकिस्तान एक्टर जो बॉलीवुड में हैं उन्हें भी बॉलीवुड छोड़ के पाकिस्तान जाना चाहिए, जैसे सलमान ने स्टेटमेंट दिया इसको लेकर?
फ़िलहाल जो माहौल है उस हिसाब से मुझे ये लगता है कि हमें हमारे देश के लिए वी शुड स्टैंड अप फॉर इट. इस टेंशन भरे माहौल में जहाँ सरहदों पे इस किस्म की लड़ाई चल रही है, आई थिंक as the people of this country, from whichever walk of life we are, we have to stand up for our nation. And unfortunately, I understand that I am an actor, and I understand that art is all that we are concerned with, and love is primarily the message we are sharing. But at the same time, our friends from Pakistan who are actors in various capacities that they may hold, maybe during this time, it might not be such a good idea, because our soldiers are laying their lives out there on the border, and we cannot be supporting art at this point of time, which is a very important part of society. But depending on the situation in the country at the time, in the future maybe things get easier and we sort out our differences, they're most welcome to be back again.
Thank you so much.
जिस तरीके से आपके टाइम में बच्चों पे जिस तरीके से आपके टाइम ओके एक सवाल है
एक आखिरी सवाल कर लेते हैं मेरे पास.
सर जिस तरीके से आज के टाइम में बच्चों के हेल्थ एंड इश्यूज़ को लेके आज के टाइम में प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, सर एक इवेंट होने वाला है सर, रनिंग इवेंट मुंबई जूनियर मैराथन. सो सर आप क्या कहना चाहेंगे बॉलीवुड के?
कुछ नहीं कहना चाहूँगा दोस्त. थैंक यू वेरी मच. थैंक यू.